Hello friends, welcome to another video of Meghalaya series.
In our Meghalaya series so far, we have covered our journey from Delhi to Meghalaya.
On our day 1 in Shillong, we have covered Light Loam, which is India's Great Canyon, Elephant Falls, Ward's Lake, and Dylan's Cafe in Shillong.
On day 2, we have covered Doki, Molingong, and Single Living Root Bridge.
If you haven't seen those videos yet, links are in description.
Today's video is solely dedicated to double-decker root bridge.
But before that, let's talk about our experience in Sohra. We picked Sohra as our stay because it's quite near to double-decker root bridge and we wanted to start early for double-decker root bridge. However, if you are in Sohra, you have to be ready to get a network disconnectivity as we faced for almost whole night. It can happen anytime in Sohra because Sohra is the wettest place and normal rains can anytime turn into thunderstorms. Today's day gonna be a long day, so we decided to start early and it was all foggy and rainy outside. And it started to get clear when we were about to leave. So plan for today is to go to double-decker root bridge, which is a tiring trek and involves 3500 steps each side. There are two starting points from where you can start the trek. One is Mawkawir and other is Tyrna. Most of the tourists prefer to go from Tyrna because it is comparatively easy and less time taking. But we again made a mistake of blindly following Google Maps, and there was a time when it pointed us to a dead end. And then we took help from a localite and he suggested us to go to Tyrna for double-decker bridge. We already have spent 1 hour and now we have to go back to Sohra and then proceed towards Tyrna, which is another 1 hour drive. Road was bumpy and it was already raining since morning.
After so much of struggle since morning, we finally made it to Tyrna. We started for this trek at 8:30. We did not hire any guide for this trek, but if you feel like taking a guide along, they may charge 700 to 800 rupees. Initially, we were very excited and thought of counting 3,500 steps on the way. Although we were going downhill, but soon we realized the steps were so steep that after 100 or 200 steps, our legs started to wobble. The view along this trek is so beautiful that you don't feel like giving up, even if you are exhausted. There are some small shops where you can relax for some time and have your refreshments. It is highly advisable to carry your own water bottles and also carry some protein bars or chocolates to boost your energy whenever required. Halfway and it started to rain heavily. We stopped for some time. While it was still drizzling, we decided to move further as we had to come back on the same day.
As the time passes, the journey becomes more spectacular that involves crossing of two narrow steel suspension bridges over fast-flowing rivers. The height of these bridges will thrill you and it will be a scary task for those who fear heights. After crossing the first iron bridge, there was a little landslide happen and localites were trying to clear it. We had no other option but to climb here. Here we reached the second iron bridge, which is more sturdy than the first one, but is more scary because of its height and heavy river flow. Here we are at Nongriat village, which is home of double-decker route bridge. Nongriat village is 2 minutes before double-decker route bridge and provides facilities of homestay. You can plan to stay overnight and come back the next day. Entry ticket to double-decker route bridge is 50 rupees with some extra amount for camera.
Once you reach the spot, you'll want to stay there forever. Such is its effect on the tired body but a refreshed soul. These bridges are made by the locals without any government support. When we reached, it started to rain again and there were very few people around.
We were lucky enough to reach early and get some time with the bridge alone and click few pictures, because as the crowd arrives, you will have to wait in queues for your pictures to get clicked.
The initial idea of making these bridges out of live tree roots was not to attract tourism but to facilitate travel over the various fast-flowing streams.
As I said, this place got crowded within 15 minutes. Then we enjoyed some Maggie and coffee with a double-decker view.
You can also plan to go to Rainbow Falls, which is 1 hour trek from double-decker bridge.
We ditched Rainbow Falls because rainbow is only visible on a sunny day and it was raining all day long. So we decided to stay here and spend some more time.
You can also enjoy a natural fish pedicure over here and also take a dip in water.
If you miss to reach early here, either you can wait till 2:30 or 3 or plan in a way that you reach here at 2:30 or 3 because at this time people start moving back.
It's a delight to be here, but then you are reminded of your long trek back to Tyrna.
Coming downhill was easy, but going uphill would gonna be a difficult task. It took us around 1 hour and 30 minutes to reach from Tyrna to double-decker bridge. For our way back, we started at 3:30 and took us around 2 hours and 30 minutes to reach back to Tyrna. Finally, after climbing steep stairs, we reached Tyrna after 2 hours and 30 minutes, and which gave us a sense of accomplishment because it was on our bucket list for quite some long time.
Immediately after reaching Tyrna, we headed towards Mawkawir. Mawkawir was going to be our stay for next 3 days.
This place was our best find in Meghalaya, and we have to go off-road and cross a river to reach. We have already posted few videos of this place on Instagram page. Do check it out.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do like, share, subscribe for the algorithms.
Stay tuned as more exciting things are coming up in next video. Bye.